What is up, everybody? It's Wyko, and we're gonna make a hard techno remix of Laidback Luke's 1000 BPM. So I made this quick sample pack that we can use to create that idea. Don't you guys forget, all these packs that I've made so far are available on my Patreon. And if you subscribe, you're still going to have access to the old packs. And I'm going to keep updating you with new packs all the time, so stick around. First things first, pick up on the kick layers. So we have top kick. It's from a techno kick, but just a high end. Punch, and the main kick. Yeah, something like that. I'm going to put this at 145. Just setting up the master. So the vocal already is chopped up, but it's not that special. Why? Because the secret into having something like this is the processing, or in this case, the bus channels. I'll show you guys. So we linked this, the main vocal, to an H delay. Put it at 1/4, or you can link it to any other delay. What matters is the time and the ping pong delay. And we do this. Now here on the second bus channel, I'm going to put an endless smile at 100%. Then I'm going to do an automation clip of the volume of that reverb. So I'm basically like unaligning this due to latency, just to make sure everything is getting sidechained properly. Sidechaining and controlling the volume of the reverb. Now I'm gonna add a rumble. I have 2 rumbles here in this pack. Or this one. I'm gonna mute the buses. Boring as hell. But now with the bus, so reverb and delay. Huge ass monster right there. Real quick, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a rumble. So it's just not like drag and drop. You can make your own rumble if you guys want to. Basically, I'm going to link this to another bus. Wet only. So now I'm going to reduce the size, going to reduce the high cut and reduce the low cut. Something like that. And now I'm going to export the reverb, something like this. So this is the reverb that we got. Now we're going to cut it and only use this part, and we're going to start processing. I'm going to put this in mono. Start reducing the high frequencies. And we're gonna do some decapitator. We're going to remove more frequencies. OTT. So that's mainly how you do the rumble. And here we're going to switch it up. We're going to add an offbeat sub with an offbeat bass. I'm going to load up this preset that I made. This is going to be used as an offbeat bass. All of this is included in this mini sample pack. Linking this to the mixer, kickstart, offbeat bass, and a little bit of adjusting on the frequencies here. I'm gonna cut the lows here. The theory behind this preset is just distortion. See, wavetable is nothing special, right? So with distortion and compression. But what makes the sound itself is the EQs, because I'm boosting here like heavy frequencies. It's basically what is done to make the hardstyle kicks. You boost like heavily in certain frequency ranges. So now we're gonna start adding like top loops. Hardstyle kick reverb sidechain, and it adds a lot of tension. So this is a general idea for the first drop. Showed you guys how to make a rumble. The top loops make a lot of difference in adding more energy to the drop. Offbeat bass here for the low end, mid, and then here to add energy. So real quick now, I'm gonna show you a different section. Massive because of this preset. We're gonna do a double note here. And here we're gonna pitch this up. And here we're gonna add another part of the vocal. Do some side chaining. And now let's make it massive. So we're gonna put this vocal in the same mixer as our first vocal, so you guys can see how much of the like bus processing difference this makes. And our final section, so our third drop idea, we're gonna do a screech. We're gonna load up that preset as well. You also can get this preset on the mini sample pack. And now again, we're gonna do some processing. Tighter. There we go. And now we're gonna do, I guess, again the bus processing. So we're gonna do again H delay or any other delay you guys have. And here we're gonna do the same thing for the reverb. So endless smile. Rebalance here. We're gonna link it to the already existing one. Link to controller. Balance. There we go. Now with the bus channels. We're controlling the delay and the reverb. This is the reverb automation here, and the delay is set to 1/4, and it's giving a lot of energy. And then we're gonna switch it up into this. So real quick here, I'm gonna show you the general concept of making the screech. So you get a saw wavetable. You go here to coarse pitch. You link it to LFO1, and then you make it only go up here on the coarse pitch. Detune maximum and 16 voices, and then I added this layer that's doing the same thing with the coarse pitch but only one voice, and then LFO1 here. The fine tuning is just the rate really fast. But here's something that really makes a difference, which is hyperdimension. Fills it up with unison, some extra voices or the effect of extra voices. and then the rest is just compression. Oh, and we also have white noise. That's the general idea for the screech. For the Psy bass, so you have envelope 1, which is general volume, envelope 2, so this one is modulating basically the filter. Envelope 1 and envelope 2 have the same decay time, but the sustain is lower on the envelope that controls the filter. And then it's just a lot of processing here. I just compressed and peaked some frequencies. As you guys can see here, these two frequencies are modulated also to envelope 2, peaking the highs and the mids. And then 4 OTTs at once, and more OTT, and then final compression. And then at the end we have a diffuser here. That little like fuzzy slimy effect makes a lot of difference. I have no rules for this. I just compressed until it started to sound like I wanted to. A lot of my sound design is around processing, like I've mentioned before. So the fact that Serum 2 lets me like compress on top of compression is the best way for me to sound design. This is how I made the Psy bass. And that's it for sound design. That's it for placing the idea. Don't forget to grab this mini sample pack on my Patreon. This FLP is also going to be available there. The presets have almost no processing outside of the preset itself. It's ready to use. All these sounds are great. Hope you guys do catch this sample pack and all of the others, because we're at 54 sample packs on my Patreon available for you guys to download. Make the most of it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys learned. Like on, like off.